If I were to die now, and this may seem a little bit dramatic, would my life be fulfilled? Would I be happy with the things that I've done? Were there any things that I wish I did that I didn't do? In my life, I had always worried so much about not belonging, not fitting in, not meeting the standards that I thought I had to meet in order to be successful playing. It's one of my best spiritual practices. It's probably surfing, because that's when I feel most free, most in the moment, most alive.
How does it feel to be alive, to be free? Are we truly in the here and now, or are we living a dream that we created? Close your eyes to see clearly. This is life on purpose. What I love is to look at nature and to look at animals and to see how they just are. It just is. There's nothing they need to be more, nothing that they feel like they have to accomplish. They just flow with the cycles of life. And in a way, we are no different, and yet we're so much more complex than that. Makes me laugh a little bit. Imagine walking up to a lion and asking, "Hey, what do you want to be when you're old? What are you going to do with your life? What are your dreams? What are your plans?" And the lion would say, "Dude, I already am what I'm supposed to be, or what I'm supposed to become. What are you worried about?" And in a way, we humans, we are no different. The only thing that we make so complex is that we think about a lot of things, but within our heart, within our spirit, we have all the ingredients to blossom into that exact flower that we're supposed to become. All we have to learn is how to listen to that and trust that.
For me, success in life is more about slowing down and not so much about the more I can do, the more successful I am, the more I do, the more productive I am, the more, my life is being fulfilled, because I believe that that's how we're being conditioned, that's how we grow up. It's this weird image: when I just do as much as possible, then I can earn more money, then I can be more successful in life. The more I do, the more I have, the more I am an accomplished human being. And to me, that's just not how I want to live. I often ask myself this question: if I were to die now, and this may seem a little bit dramatic, but if I would die now, then would my life be fulfilled? Would I be happy with the things that I've done? Were there any things that I wish I did that I didn't do? And it's not always easy, but I try to live that way. It's about being able to live fully with your heart and to live fully in your fullest expression of who you are, in whatever way that may look like. To me, being able to travel and go on adventures and have great company around and being able to surf, like surfing is one of my biggest passions, and it's being able to slow down in life without feeling the guilt around that.
Okay, good.
One thing that I've learned is that I've looked for a long time to how can I feel good within myself. And what I found is that the more I am able to do things that inspire me, the more I'm able to be with myself, the more I feel connected, the more I feel like I'm receiving messages from the universe, from God, from source, from all that is, however you want to name it. And for that, we really need to ground. I've been on a treadmill of trying to achieve everything that I thought I had to achieve in order to kind of be complete or fulfilled or like a more achieved human being or something. And part of that is like looking a certain way. And for a long time in my life, I was so obsessed with how I looked. I was very perfectionistic, and I didn't feel like I was good enough for the way that I looked. I was on this treadmill of trying to work out, trying to do as much as possible, and later on in life I just discovered how being happy with your body, it's not about the way you look, it's not about how fit you feel. Like, of course, that level of like fitness and health will definitely help, but it's how you feel within your own body. And for that, we need to ground. We need to get out of the cosmos, get out of our mind, out of all the mind-driven illusions that we think of the things that we should do, what we should accomplish, what this person said, what that person said, how it makes you feel, those worries about career, money, people. At the end of the day, it's like, how do I feel in my body right now? And in order to connect with our bodies, we have to ground, we have to connect with Mother Nature, we have to connect with Mother Earth, but because when we connect to Mother Earth, we connect with our body. It's the same. Everything is one. Connecting with nature is connecting with that peace within yourself where there's nothing that you have to accomplish more than who you already are in this moment, and everything is perfect. And when we can operate from that place of being, then I believe that there's already such a huge part of our life that we feel is already fulfilled without actually trying to change anything in the external. Because in the end, it's all about the internal. So that was the first time that we ever did a stretching like that. And it was a really great experience because you can go so much deeper into your stretches when someone helps you to find the right pressure points and to give contrasting pressure to the places that you're stretching. So it was a really, really cool experience, and I'm grateful that we got to do that. One of the reasons that I love to be in Bali is because these kind of things are just so much more accessible than anywhere else in Europe, because in Europe it will be so much more expensive. In Bali, these things are booming. It's so easy to take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your spirit, and to find support for that. And that's one of the reasons why we love to be here, and we rather keep our life simple and minimize on costs and those kind of things, like our basic costs, so that we can spend more on the quality of our life, our mind, our body, our spirit, to bring it in balance, to look after our health, and to grow and learn spiritually, physically, in the waves. One of the things that I talk about often, but probably not often enough, is the importance to play. in my life, I had always like worried so much about not belonging, not fitting in, not meeting the standards that I thought I had to meet in order to be successful. And I worried so much, and with that worrying that was always on my mind, I just wasted so much time. And for me, looking back now, it's like playing is connecting with that innocence within us, with that inner child, with that freedom that we have within, this careless way of going around about life. And when we play, all of that comes alive, and I do believe that when we play, we connect with our essence and we tap into flow state. Because when we play, we have no mind. And when we have no mind, it means that we are fully in our body, we're fully like in the moment, fully present. And I found that through playing, it's one of my best spiritual practices. It's probably surfing, because that's when I feel most free, most in the moment, most like alive. But also that's the place where I feel that all my worries, all the like difficult things in my life, it doesn't exist for a moment, and all of that can wash away. I believe that the ocean does have that cleansing power. It's full immersion in nature, full immersion in, you know, something that's just so much greater than us, and it reminds us about how we're part of everything else, and it reminds us of our flow, because when you flow with the ocean, you get to feel what it's like to have that amount of joy and to be one with that. And that, to me, it's pure freedom. It's like pure love, pure passion that I feel for being alive. It just gives my life so much more meaning. And it allows me to connect with the place of no mind, the place where you're tapped into flow state fully. I believe in order to get to that place of true fulfillment, we have to connect. We have to connect. Not only with the people around us, we have to connect with ourselves, our true essence, our bodies. We have to connect with the universe. And in whatever way you're able to connect, it's okay. There is no right or wrong. Whatever works in your life, whether it's being in creative flow, drawing, or just doing whatever you feel puts you in that moment, in that flow state, that's what will work for you. There's no one size fits all. We're all different, and I believe that if we truly want to live our life to our highest purpose, our highest mission, if we even want to discover that, we shouldn't seek it. Our only job is to connect in whatever way we have to do that.
Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? Yes, I still remember every whispered word, touch of your skin giving life with your love, that song never heard.
Lately, I've been going through so many challenges, and like not so much in my external world, but mostly within. And surfing has been my anchor. I'm not like the best surfer or anything, but being in the ocean, being exposed to like Mother Nature and her power, and moving in between these big waves and all this energy, it really, really helps me to be in my body and to be in the moment and to shake off all those things that I've been moving through and these emotions. And it truly heals. It's truly healing. The ocean has something so special. Yeah, I just have so much respect for the ocean, for Mother Nature. And it just helped me so much to get perspective on all these things, all these waves of emotions, these waves of like things that are happening within me. They will always pass. And I think that's one of the most important things that we have to remind ourselves to sometimes, because sometimes we're just so in it and we forget that we're part of this big picture. In moments, you know, we might know that, but sometimes in moments life can be so overwhelming, and Earth is a school and we're here to learn, we're here to grow, we're here to evolve as spiritual human beings living a human experience. And it's okay to not feel the most objective or neutral at times, and to really be with yourself and your emotions, and to ride these waves of life. Because when you're doing that, you're growing, you're learning, and you're fulfilling that purpose. I wanted to bring you guys along for one day and see what it's like being here. I never really share anything about my life, and I thought it would be interesting to share a little bit of everyday life philosophy and what helps me to be a better human, and I think what will help a lot of people to become the best versions of themselves and to feel grounded within themselves, to feel home within yourself, within your body. And yeah, I'm maybe going to do more videos like this, so please let me know if you enjoyed this. And yeah, that's it for now.